Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Skyrim Plus. Today we're featuring Pinewood Cottage. Let's check out the map. Here we are at Pinewood Cottage. We're halfway between Riverwood and Whiterun, and here we are again at our featured home, Pinewood Cottage. For our world space view, here's the bridge that connects the roads to Riverwood and Whiterun. And then when we take a left, and we follow the path of the White River, you can see our home in the distance, Pinewood Cottage. Here's our view from the road to Whiterun. This home is free, unlocked, and has a map marker active as soon as you install. Doesn't that home look amazing? That windmill really catches my eye too. From the bridge you have some excellent views. To the left you can look out and see Dragon's Reach. And then to the right, you've got a view of the bridge that leads to Riverwood. And then here's one more view of this gorgeous home. It definitely gives me some European vibes. It reminds me of Maple Manor or Astrum Chateau. I really like these green lanterns, and even the posts look interesting too. And when we turn right, check out this pop of color the flowers give us. We also have some cabbage growing along the path. As we head towards the direction of the windmill, we see a fishing deck. There are 2 chairs for us to sit and enjoy one of the most scenic spots in the game. Check out the water flowing, and notice those water lilies and lamps. Those look amazing. And yes, we've got to check out those views one more time. You could even probably watch the animals frolicking in the water. Now we'll go check out this windmill. If you take a right, you'll notice that it has a functioning grain mill inside, so if you need to make flour or anything like that, you have the capability to do so. And as we walk towards the front door, notice this ivy along the wall. You'll notice that that'll be a recurring theme inside. Speaking of inside, let's go check it out. When you enter, you have a foyer area to the right. It has a chest, a candle, a barrel, and named storage for notes and letters, weapons, and you have a teapot that you can activate and make a few different types of tea. How quaint. And when we get to the top of the stairs, you'll notice this tattered Macbeth-themed painting, Double, Double, Toil and Trouble. And here's a custom cabinet with a kettle and a pumpkin. Skyrim definitely needs more pumpkins. There's a ton of harvestable ingredients and named storage for specific foods, and then you'll notice this cool daybed area. This area has a bay window, hanging lanterns, Nerd's entire supply of throw pillows, and a candle that's about to burn some books. You also have a dresser underneath and a chest to your side for more storage. Activating the right side of the bed lets you sit down and enjoy these cool paintings, or maybe you'd prefer to watch the ivy gently sway. You've got options. And then look at these books on the ledges hanging precariously over the entryway. I can see Inigo knocking those off and hitting me in the head already. In the back, you have more harvestable ingredients and a table for tea time. It has some neat barrel seats, a couple of teacups, and even some tiny sugar cubes, although that kettle isn't activatable like the one by the door. Let's see what the rest of the home has to offer. Our next stop is the kitchen. You can already see the cooking pot in clear view, and behind that is the oven. You can see the bread baking inside, and she's even placed a stump there for any vertically challenged players to get access to it. You also have some ingredients jars, and now we're going to head down the world's most narrow hallway, and let's take a moment to admire this wall of ivy and the windows. That looks fantastic. To the left you have a ledge where you can have another follower stay. This bed is just for sleeping. It does have some cool candles. And then it looks like your follower might be an alchemist. Although that alchemy table is not activatable, it does look really cool. And when we head down the stairs, we have a door. Let's see what's behind door number 1. Oh wow, it's one of the nicest bathrooms I've ever seen. Look at that dark wood toilet. You've got some hawk-themed soap, a really beautiful wash basin, and you've even got some flowers in the corner for a pop of color and hopefully help with the smell. Let's go ahead and shut this door. And here's a table for your followers to play some chess. And then we notice a trap door that leads to the cellar. Let's see what's down there. Oh wow, we found ourselves in a cavernous area. And look at that cool lighting from the top. By our feet there's a chest to store your pelts. And by the lantern is a spot to store your ore. There's your anvil. Look at this dragon head spewing lava. And then you've got a candle inset into the wall. Look at those glowing mushrooms and a spot to store your ingots. Let's head back up. Now that we're back upstairs, we're going to take a right through this ivy. And it leads us to a tub. Look at those barrels that you can sit on. The water's gently flowing. Ooh, look at that boat with the candles and the jazz-baked grapes. That looks really nice. If you like this ivy I'm using, I'll link it in the comments. And if you don't like it, the unmodded ivy is less invasive. When we leave the bathroom, we have some staves decorating the hallway. And here's what I would consider your master bed. Just like the one upstairs, you can sleep or sit. And it still looks super fancy with all of the furs and the throw pillows. As we continue on, it looks like you have some cleaning supplies. And on this table surrounded by the candles is a book that acts as a custom model arcane enchanter. And underneath this skull candle is name storage for soul gems. And as we turn back, we have a painting with all of the base game ingredients. I've seen that one before and I like it. Kryman likes to use that painting a lot too. Next, you have your alchemy lab, which is inside of that witch's cauldron, below all of those harvestable ingredients. I love that green look. Next, we have a custom cabinet that houses all sorts of jars for individual ingredient storage. And then you have a ton of books. And then that book with the skull over it is name storage for books. Personally, I would have made that one the arcane enchanter and the other book for book storage, but that's just personal taste. And in this last corner, we have name storage for scrolls, potions, and poisons, along with some cool themed art. Now that we've seen all of the features of this home, it's time for final thoughts. Pinewood Cottage is a beautiful abode with many eye-catching features. Its location between Riverwood and Whiterun make this a fantastic early game home. It features a grain mill, custom alchemy lab, a custom arcane enchanter, both a cooking pot and an oven, 2 beds for followers, and a master bed for you, where you can either sleep or sit. You have a cave-themed cellar with an anvil, and you have several different spots in the home with name storage. You have a garden with several beautiful flowers that add a pop of color, as well as some crops to keep you fed, and a fishing deck with some gorgeous water lilies and lanterns. And let's not forget about your toilet, or your luxurious bathroom, to wind down at the end of a long day. In conclusion, Pinewood Cottage offers function, comfort, and style in a great location, and I think you'll like it. This concludes my feature of Pinewood Cottage. If you enjoyed this content and want to see more, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Click the bell icon if you want to be notified of when I post, and as always, thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next episode.